sleep. Yeah, tryna see, UV. Yeah, we gon' fall through, coming through deep. Amen, amen. Yeah, packed it from the south, moved it to the west. Iced the logo on the cross, threw it on my neck. Yeah, when I rep the set, gotta stay blessed. Yeah, amen, amen. People tryna say I'm on the enemy. Got a code with my dogs, can't get in between. I can give them life, no more energy. Amen, amen. Man, what it meant to me. Everybody tryna take the identity. Everybody around me turn to a friend of me. Sit back while I take on a remedy. I cannot let it get into me. It's playing a toll on me mentally.
Yo.
With Drew Brees and the New Orleans Saints. The final playoff push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season. And we're underway on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. It's Mark Ingram, and he'll get this one up to the 26. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again, go play action, hit them over the top.
And the defense definitely showing blitz here. To throw, it's Brees. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
What's up, bro?
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Now the rookie out of Tennessee. This is Alvin Kamara. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Call it a gain of 4, but not enough. The punt team going to need to be summoned here on 4th down. Now the 9th-year man from LSU, Thomas Morstead on to punt. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive.
I pitched him a question. I see you had a private party.
Last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And the Rams are going to start this drive in great field position as they take over.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And he's brought down. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. And a nice little broken tackle run there by Todd Gurley, the 10th pick in the 2015 draft.
And that's what you get with him, that full package of speed, power, able to catch the ball in the backfield. Many people doubted him coming out because of the knee injury in college. They're seeing the full Todd Gurley now, and it hurts.
Gurley again here on first down. And a big tackle there as the defender runs right through it at the 24-yard line. We'll give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
I hate that. Like, I got the one where they send me to my text message, send me a notification saying your medicine is ready. I ain't go up there till like an hour, 2 hours later after I sent it to them. I get there like, oh yeah, we're still waiting for it to be filled. Y'all send me a text message saying that it was ready right now, and you mean to tell me I still gotta wait?
And he gets it inside.
I was hot, boy. I had, and it was. They lucky it was Sunday. I was fresh out of church. I'm like, you know what, Jesus, I ain't gonna get mad. I ain't gonna get mad.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing
y'all still kind of mad though, because I had to wait.
But they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the second and the third levels. You know, get to linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. Oh, how about this on first and goal? And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal.
Brandon, if I wanted to run the football this close to the goal line, I think I'd just turn around and hand it to my tailback. Too many things could go wrong in this situation. Yeah. I think they're fortunate just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now on second down, this is Gurley. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Todd Gurley, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Rams are going to take a first-quarter lead. It's up, it's good, and the Rams take a 7-0 lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Saints, they trot their offense out here, and it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today. Right. So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it, because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
Breeze to throw on second down. He's going to let this one go deep. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
But he kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they can pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
Now Breeze on third down. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A pickup of 24 on the third down conversion.
Fine.
Breeze hands to Ingram. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. If these kinds of lanes are available, you have to feel like he's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell early on he's got a little burst in his step, and that's a big pickup right there on first down.
See if they stay on the ground for second down. Again, they'll run with Ingram. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
Fresh set of downs here. Breeze gives it up to Ingram. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
It's really simple to say that they know their identity, that they are a passing team. But one of the reasons that they're so successful, they know how to mix in the run and make sure that they keep the defense off balance and not able to just simply say, let's go get the quarterback and disrupt things.
So we've got a 2nd and 5.
Yeah, man.
Now they'll throw with Breeze.
Ah.
Right side.
Man, Don, that's would have been a sack, nigga.
Way down to the 9. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
His position, and he's listed as
nigga, they stealing that game, nigga.
Like and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain. The first update from Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. And early on, the driver's seat belongs to the Seahawks. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses.
Yeah, juice.
Then from the 9-yard line now, it's 1st and goal.
He's stupid.
They'll run here with Ingram. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
Nigga, you still ain't want to play your game, nigga?
And it'll be 2nd and goal.
Okay, no score on that play, but this guy's been a touchdown
They send our game.
all year long. You know they trust him with the football.
Hello? No, go ahead. Lavelle. Yeah, you lost that game.
And again, it's Ingram. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact,
They give you a force down?
They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd.
Partner, you mind if I take off this headset and put on a coaching headset?
You want to get this running game going?
I want to get this running game
The
going.
NFL,
Down there and saying, gentlemen, we have got to run the football. We've got to get it going right now.
Yeah, to this point in the second quarter, it has
Yeah,
been
that
a
was
struggle. They'll try to run it in. It's Kamara. Call it no gain on the play, so no help there. And now 4th and goal.
Ooh.
This offense bent the defense in their long drive downfield, but once they get within sight of the line, the defense went to don't break mode and is stiffened.
Boy, I'll be the same way. I'll be the same. Lavelle be want to play me. I'll be like, nigga, I don't want to play you, nigga.
On the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. And that field goal caps an 11-play drive.
That's a lot of offense to run to only get 3 points, but they'll take them. Anytime you can put anything on the board, you run to your sideline.
They scared of what, nigga?
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Well, if you haven't got enough football this Thanksgiving weekend, there's still more to come. Tonight,
yes,
you're pumped up. It's 2 of the most storied franchises in NFL history doing battle, the Packers and Steelers from Heinz Field. Then tomorrow night, more. Wrap up your Cyber Monday with the Texans at the Ravens from Baltimore.
Man, is it time to start shopping already?
Just go online, man. I said Cyber Monday.
Ooh, did he get it?
When tapping those toes, he tried to get both inbounds. He could not do it, though.
In tap dance parlance, could not complete the shuffle. All right, needed to get that shuffle down with both feet, not just one.
Is that what they say?
There it is. You know, put a little sand down on the stage.
I'll take your word for it, my man. On the toss, it's Gurley. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. So nothing there, but maybe you blame that on the blocking.
I try to change the play, man. I forgot on them plays you can't change it.
That was all the defense. They made it happen.
I got some mediocre receivers. I got Brandon Cooks though, you know what I'm saying? Like,
throwing on 3rd, gone.
ah!
3rd down pass falls incomplete.
My high school coach John Ford used to say all the time, if you're in a bad situation, laddie, don't compound it with a bad decision as well. And I think that's what we just saw there. Harassed in the pocket, and he throws into double coverage anyway.
He called you laddie?
He called me laddie, and that was the nicest thing he called me.
That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But you also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. So they took a shot on 1st down but couldn't connect.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That good for 19 at a
Saints halfback zone. That's all niggas run now, I see.
Boxes. He does this and he does that. But this guy, he can do a little bit of everything. He's not just a lead blocker or a guy who protects the passer. Handing the ball, he might want to get out of the way.
On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. Falls incomplete. Try to dump it underneath.
And he got off. He said he's coming right back.
Well, one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the 1st half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. Breeze on the draw, gives to Kamara. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
The Saints on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Again, it's Kamara. And he showcased the spin, but couldn't do much else as he's wrangled down. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down. Now, whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Hey,
An
Trevay.
update from a game going on up in Santa Clara. And that one a 2-touchdown advantage.
Shit,
now for the
hey,
Seahawks.
tell that nigga.
Russell Wilson, a single touchdown pass to
Tell that nigga he got to punt it. What was the rule? 4th and short, right? Fourth and short, right? Oh, okay, that nigga better punt. I was trying to say, nigga, you better get ready, nigga.
Here's Thomas Morstead now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
I waited on you, nigga, so we decide on what players to
Look
suspend.
at this. This is a good one. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone
The Eagles.
for a touchback. The Rams offense now making their way out to take over. And still a lot of football.
The nigga had 2 starts.
We're only in November.
Talking about he had the wrong playbook.
Today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. So a lot to fight for.
Yeah, and wasn't it interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff that they all made sure to let
I mean, we can't give him an L. We just have to spin his players because
tomorrow. We still got some time, and they plan on putting it together, formulating a streak, but the whole month of December is still left to play. They think they can get in.
And they made it very obvious to us that there's no playoff talk in the locker room right now. It's win this game and look to next week.
Excellent focus.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3. They don't need to run another play here before the 2.
Is that nigga Dusty over there?
Anyway.
I mean, what's happening with a boy?
On second down, here's Goff. And Green with a catch left side. Always got some breathing room. And he is hit pretty hard from the side as he's knocked down. So 1:55 to go in the first half. We're back to the City of Angels after this timeout. And now a first down following that long gain.
Yeah.
Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
That goes down as a loss against his rushing stats. But really, should he have to absorb that one? He had no chance on that play before they overwhelmed him.
Pretty much on top of him before he could take his first step. Another carry now for Gurley. He's got a little daylight. And they do get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. That one's good for 35 yards on the ground and the first down.
ZF.
They'll try and push it in with Gurley. And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. Todd Gurley, his second touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Rams add on to their lead. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. On the return, it's Teddy Jr.
Streets don't love you like
Out
I
onto
do.
the field comes New Orleans. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score.
Closing my feet.
And by the way, the punter
Perfect thing you make it on, bro.
That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Breeze now on first down. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. Give him 8 on the play, and that'll make this a second down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Second down now after the pass completion. It's Mark Ingram. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. First down now, but the clock continues to move.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled them up throughout the game because that was his longest.
We take it.
Looking for Gann, and It's intercepted. Picked up by Nickel Roby-Coleman. And he'll get this one up to the 50 to the midfield stripe. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week. 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away. And that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
On first down, it's Gurley. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Now, before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. And ready now for 2nd and 9. From the gun. And he's taken down here by the Saints. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. As they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. So Goff, he'll try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a 3rd and long.
Drop my controller.
Here's Goff. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. Here's Johnny Hacker now. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Here's Johnny Hacker now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And he is knocked down from the side. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. And an update from a game going on up in Santa Clara. And early on, the driver's seat belongs to the Seahawks. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. So we come upon halftime here in Southern California with the Rams on top as we send you across the country to Orlando. Standing by there, Larry Ridley with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Larry, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded at the 2.
Oh.
And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle. Todd Gurley, wave goodbye. Touchdown, LA! Todd Gurley with his 3rd touchdown so far, number 13 now on the year. And the Rams add on to their lead. And it's 21-3. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use, just something to get you off to a quick start. Brandon looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. And on 2nd and 10 now. Now a handoff to Ingram. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but the ball comes out. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage.
Put the ball, nigga.
Hold on to the football as well.
Now, I have to admit, partner, that I've often thought that I don't like this rule, where the offensive player fumbles the ball, it goes out of bounds, and they get to keep it.
That's just because you're a defensive guy. That's why you don't like
this nigga kicking these old short kicks. Yeah, nigga. That's what you get.
And now off to the races, down the right side. And he will score. Touchdown, LA.
Hey, rookie, that's the way to make an impression. Return one for a touchdown.
Yeah, welcome to the party. We saw him fielding those punts before the game, and he just had a little bit of a look in his eye, didn't he?
He did. He was a confident young man, and now we know why.
So after surrendering the
hey man, how is this nigga? This nigga must I guess he be getting over on computer.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out is the Saints offense now as they get ready to take over here. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. So incomplete on first. Let's see what 2nd down has in store.
Right here.
Breeze now.
Mark Barron, nigga. Pick that, my dude.
Target, and it's 3rd down.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. Breeze now to throw. Going for the deep
Oh, that's
ball.
us. Oh! Yeah, we take it.
In the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off at the 33.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
And they'll start this drive with very good field position. Now they'll pitch it back to Gurley. And able to push his way forward here for a good little game.
Outside right now?
Yeah, give him
Yeah,
4
close
yards
window.
there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
6 yards here to go for the offense on 2nd down. and they run with Gurley.
Go.
And this carry brought to an end at the 8. Good stick skills, just not much room there to operate. On the pickup, that's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go. On the counter, Gurley. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Todd Gurley, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Rams use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Now Zerline on to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Saints offense, they get ready to go back to work here. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark.
Yeah, nigga.
And the play goes nowhere.
You gonna run that same little play?
Y'all on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12. Now Breeze on the bootleg.
Ooh.
But it's Cameron Meredith. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A really good pickup of 28 yards. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. On first down, Breeze.
Oh, we'll take it.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off down at the 10. So now he's equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know, all week long he vowed to take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I've got this. But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see if his teammates can pick him up along the way.
You're right. He talked about being cool, calm, collective, rebounding. Not rebounding
Close
right
that.
here.
Close that.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's got some space here. He's at the 40. 20. 10. Touchdown, LA. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Rams just continue to pour it on. Well called, well blocked, and then he just made a great play. That's an athlete going a long way.
Yeah, how about the suddenness, too, of just getting there and taking off and going? For the defensive guys, plays like that really hurt.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Hey, I'm probably going to cut this feed, bro, because it's getting out of hand right now.
The end zone for a touchback. The Saints coming out now to take the field. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4's kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Play action, guys.
On 2nd down, Ingram looking for a seam, but finding none.
Oh, it's probably high.
To the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. Big boys down there in the trenches, and a nice play to stop a bull.
Yeah, you think it's hot out here? You better get ready to have some rest. Talking about some hot.
They're not just big.
July 2?
Ooh, big play there.
Now Breeze.
Oh, we take it.
This is intercepted for the 4th time today.
We take it.
Robinson with a pick. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And now the Saints get set to trot out there. And they just had that pick 6. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Well, we'll see if they can do it here. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral, also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Now Breeze throwing on 2nd down. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. That's correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Going up top.
Oh, come on, bro, really?
And incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a 4th down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man-on-man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
This is fielded at the 7. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Now the Rams offense, they work their way back on the field. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. Now they'll run it on the toss.
Yeah,
and he'll go down after losing yardage at the
I know you
10.
better than that.
That'll go as a loss of 5. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Back now in Los Angeles. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. The Rams on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 17. back to throw. Goff. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that one incomplete. Had some position but couldn't hold on, and it brings up fourth down. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Now it's Ginn. And bulldozing his way through. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Saints will have a short field in front of them. They take over here, 1st and 10. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out.
Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. AD.
Aaron Donald in there to get him for sack number 9 now on the year.
Hey, boy, you know you get it, boy. You already had your turn, boy. You know you get it. We're taking it. We're taking it.
Picked up by Nickel Roby-Coleman. And he will bring it back.
Boy, I want to hear that, boy. I don't want to hear that, man. I don't want to hear that, nigga.
That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This one taken from the 7. And nice work on the return as he'll start to drive just past the 30-yard line.
I think I'll be 7-5, I think.
Last time,
who you playing? You playing Gervais?
Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football
good move.
on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time.
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play too.
First down and 10 now for the offensive group.
Hey, Gervais played a real Baltimore game football, bro. That's what I mean. He played real Baltimore football.
Here, ready for the blitz.
Yeah.
He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary.
They finna change though with LJ over there and LaMarcus Jackson. He might try to bring them boys around if they get some good receivers.
Now Ingram, he's been busy today. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. The Saints on 3rd down. Just one conversion in 8 tries. Not good. This is 3rd and 10. Here's Breeze.
Oh, boy, you lucky.
Incomplete.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside.
Oh, you got a boy over there chilling, man.
Incomplete. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. This is taken at about the 14. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. And the Rams now coming out on the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Well, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 45. And give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. Now a handoff looking right. And some space here. And he's brought down. Nice carry there of 15 yards. We've seen him break off a
Ooh,
big run
on the
already
way
in this
like a
game, but for a
do-rag.
second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
They'll run with Marshall.
Ow.
And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. At this stage of the game, with the score where it is, the key here is stay in bounds, and he did just that. Not by a huge margin, but he stayed in.
And those come up in what we like to call winning edge meetings. The things that you have to do, late game situations, kicking situations, doesn't matter what it is, the things you have to do to win a game, and that comes up in that meeting, then you practice it, they've got to be happy to see it executed, being able to stay in bounds and work the clock.
Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
You get a bottom.
Goff now looking to throw.
I seen you, boy, last minute. It's my fault.
Cameron Jordan in there to drop him, and his great season continues. 13 sacks for him now on the year. Here's Johnny Hekker now. He's been terrific so far. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. It'll be called just a 22-yard punt. Certainly not what he wanted. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. They are on to the 4th quarter now, by the way, in Santa Clara. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. Russell Wilson with 3 touchdown passes to help lead the way. They'll run with Ingram here to begin the drive. And not a whole lot to speak of there.
Hey, which one of y'all niggas want to come down here and drop my whip back to
with
these
a
now?
1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Time for a break. We'll come back and wrap up garbage time after this. Ingram again. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down.
Road trip, niggas.
No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. The Saints on 3rd down. A pretty anemic, a very anemic. 1 for 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
Well, y'all some selfish niggas, boy.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Kamara. And a short pickup there as he'll take this up to right around the 20. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
When the 4-3 defense is functioning really well, you know who stays what we call clean and no one gets to him? The guy playing the middle linebacker position, the guy we call Mike. That means the defensive front has eaten up all the blocks and just let him go to the football and make a play.
I ain't know it was 4th down.
Here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. And a fair catch taken here right at about the 40-yard line. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. So now here are the Rams as their offense comes back out. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. We you know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
Goff now looks to throw. it's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And they'll get him to the ground, but he got all the way down to the 30-yard line. He got 29 yards that time. They are on to the fourth quarter now, by the way, in Santa Clara. And the Seahawks able to take home that victory. Russell Wilson, 3 touchdown passes to help lead the way. But, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about